people in the show right now that came to see the show previous, and when I met them, I went, "You're going to be in the troupe." I just kind of knew it. I didn't say it out loud to them. I just kind of knew.
I was taking a ballet class one evening, and choreographer from the first couple of years of Phantasmagoria walks into class, just sits there watching it. At the end, she comes up and says, "Would you like to be a dancer in this little production called Phantasmagoria that John Dodonna is starting?" And I'm going, "Sure." I mean, I didn't even have to hear any more about it. I was allowed to dance. It was a show in the area. I had the time. I was completely 100% on board.
We welcome you to Phantasmagoria!
I felt right at home. I was able to express my character as I was dancing, which has always been a passion of mine. With Phantasmagoria, you involve the audience. They feel like they're a part of the performance, and it goes from a performance to almost real life. Getting outside my comfort zone of the audience is over here, I'm over here, there's no crossing the line, I think that was the best way to explain it. It was new territory, and it was just something to get used to. I absolutely loved the aesthetic. But I mean, it's Victoria, darling. It's just simply divine, and to have this gothic darkness to it was even better. It is always a performance, in the sense of you're becoming a character, okay? Dion is not going to be the same as Cimarine. When I put the costume on, I become Cimarine. The first time that you crawl over into somebody's lap and reach out to grab their neck, the sheer terror on their face is just, it's intoxicating. Everything that we do sets us apart. We have storytelling, we have puppets, we have dancing, we have fire, we have belly dancer, we have aerial art. We're a circus, a macabre circus, but we're a circus. The fire aspect is something that people don't expect. They don't expect performers to pull out live flames. The second you pull the fire out, it's like moth to a flame. Literally, the audience is the moth and we are the flame, and they're just fascinated. Culture is always evolving and always changing, and we kind of evolve and change a little bit with it. You never know what you're gonna find Phantasmagoria doing next.
I started out as an audience member. Got to see like the initial show that they did. They were still very much experimenting with the concept and everything, and then got to watch the second show, which to me really remains one of the better ones I think that we've done so far. I got to see kind of like the beginning of the thing that fascinates me most with the troupe is like this little hints of this mythology and this other world going on beyond just them telling stories in a theatrical way. In the last couple of years, we've had like little steampunk groups and stuff that like we've initially just sort of sent messages out to people, kind of like, we think that you might dig us, come see our thing. And a lot of them have come to see the shows, and now it's like they show up at all of our events now and stuff. It's kind of fun. You see the same people. Usually their costumes are sometimes even nicer than ours. So it's kind of fun to see like little steampunk family that we kind of have, little extra people and stuff. It's nice. Contact Dodonna I mean, not to sound flip, but in all honesty, like I mean, I think anybody who watches our show and thinks to any degree, I want to be involved in that. I mean, he's the person to send a message to. He's the person to talk to say like, how can I get involved? How I want to do X, Y, Z, whatever it happens to be.
The actors playing the troupe have become the troupe. We are Phantasmagoria, and that's kind of beautiful. We love it.